is all about, man. This is a popcorn tin from Cinemark, and as you can see, you have all that good stuff on there. But yeah, this is exactly what the movie is all about, man. It's the darkness and the light, man. This is gonna be no spoilers, so you don't have to worry about clicking off or whatever. Let me just show you this too, man. I had to get two of them, and this is the second one I had. It doesn't really show her face in there, but we know where it comes from, so I'm really happy about that. All right, so let's get into it, man. I had a really good time, a really amazing time, man. I started feeling a little sick because obviously I had the flu, but I enjoyed this, man. I really did, man. I think that if you go into the movie with very low expectations, you're gonna have very high rewards. I was looking on Google, and yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad as far as the fan reaction to this thing. Never seen anything like it. It almost feels as if, we're back with Justice League and in the DC EU, and they're just going through a lot of problems right now. As you guys know, I absolutely despised The Force Awakens. I thought it was just terrible. Going to that film so hyped up, and then leaving the theater, I was just literally depressed. I was like, this can't be Star Wars. This is what is this? They just copied everything. But this one is original. It's original. It is. It's like a fan film. That's the kind of the best way to describe it. It's very original, very fan filmy. And I felt as if there's this one scene, and I'm not going to spoil it or nothing, but it's there's one scene where it's almost as if Disney was talking directly to the Star Wars fans that love the canon, all the books and stuff that they decided to just get rid of. And it kind of blew my mind away, man, because the wording of it feels as if they were actually speaking directly to me and to all the other fans, man. It was like, we just don't care. It's gone. Whatever, get over it. And when I went into the movie, I first off, I didn't know it was going to be that long. I was sitting through it, and I was thinking to myself, I didn't feel like going home. I wasn't, anxious to move around and get up and walk away or nothing like that. It was a smooth ride, man. I think that where they kind of messed up at was the transition scenes whenever you're, on the editing floor or whatever. Some scenes, it was just too slow for the transition. So the pace of the movie was kind of choppy at times, man. And there was even I think like 5 or 6 moments where I was just like, what the hell's going on? I forgot those people were over there doing whatever they were doing, and oh yeah, I forgot about that one too, and it kind of got lost in the sauce a little bit. If you go into this movie thinking that you're going to get something that you've always wanted, don't do that. I guess the sad thing is that George Lucas is really gone, and when we had him, we really didn't appreciate him. Well, I know I did, but the rest of the people that wanted to get rid of him or whatever, he's gone, and all of that creation that he had, almost, like Zack Snyder, he has a really great way of putting it on screen, but then through the editing and the story, it gets lost, with all his greatness. With this one, it was just like, it was like they just grabbed all of this stuff that you've always wanted to see inside of a Star Wars film, and then they just kind of threw it in there, and it was more of like a marketing, merchandising thing, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of noticed that, but for me, I didn't feel like it was rushed. I felt like it was just a really, like a fantasy film. Like I really thought that I was like opening up a page inside of a Star Wars book and like just turning the page. There wasn't any really reason why I was here. The reason why I came to watch the movie, The Last Jedi, was to learn about, this Last Jedi and figure out that story and see what happened. But we didn't really get anything in there. Instead, we just got like a brand new chapter of Star Wars, man. And I think that's the reason why they probably gave this guy the reins to just go nuts and do whatever he's gonna do next. I enjoyed it though, man. I really did. 3D was good. Lots of depth. I thought that the actual movie, obviously, it looked really, really good. I thought it looked actually better than The Force Awakens. You know, for the first time, I was like, dude, this is actually going to be a really good franchise, man. So whatever's going to happen next, which I'm hoping that they take it in the way that I'm thinking they're going to take it. If they do it that way, it should get really, really dark, okay? And I think that's probably the reason why most people did not like it. It was because it was like Justice League, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was really, it stayed on that Zack Snyder flow. There you go. You know what I'm saying? There was talk of hope, but there was no hope. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really love this though, man. You know, I really, really love this. This dude is like, he's like doing spoilers. That's really messed up, bro. I'm just gonna go and delete that later on. But why would you? I don't know why you did that. I guess they just wanted to do it anyway. But yeah, if you're watching this and you just saw that, I'm sorry. I can't control that. I don't know why he did that. I don't even understand that. Why would you do that, bro? I guess he just wanted to get, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that is true though. Whatever he just posted, it is true. There's nothing I can do about that though. And I'm not gonna lie, dude. That broke me down. Okay, so I'm talking directly to you now. That broke me down. Anyway, I thought that the greatest thing about it was how many worlds you got to go to. I thought this actually did better than Star Trek, man. I'm not gonna lie about that. I thought that it felt like it was more in space. Almost like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. You know, I didn't like Volume 1, but Volume 2 knocked it out the park. Same thing, I didn't like Force Awakens, but The Last Jedi knocked it out the park. And I wonder how this is going to work, though, with all this fan backlash. Alright. Let me see, what else? I'm trying not to spoil anything. Lots of creatures. Lots of new scenes. Lots of scenes that I've always wanted to see. I've heard about, you know, talked about in the different books and stuff. And let me see if I can show you those books. Those books are over there. There's a whole bunch of them over here, and then on the backside over there. They're all over there. But yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff that I really enjoyed seeing. And I just watched E.T. for probably the second time in my life, but the first time that I actually remember it, you know, and can actually look at it and say, oh, wow, this is a really, really powerful movie. And I felt like there was a couple of scenes that kind of lifted The Last Jedi to that E.T. level to where it's going to last for decades, man. It was really, really special. And I don't want to say exactly what scene that is, but there's a scene where something happens and these characters do something that's just like, it's remarkable, man. You know, for them to risk their life like that. I was like, dude, that was dope. And it was just like, you know, the same thing with Elliot and E.T. and all that good stuff, man. I didn't mean to spoil E.T. for you, but whatever. Let me see. Dude, why does this keep popping up? How do I get rid of this? Oh, super chat. Hide all chat messages. Oh, that's it. Okay. All right. So yeah, we can go. There we go. Super chat. No, that's the wrong one. Let's go none. Chat hidden. Okay. So maybe that works. Maybe that helps it out because that just popped up again. I don't know why. I'm looking over here at my board to see what I can actually talk about. Can't talk about that. Okay, yeah, okay, got you. All right, so we all know, you know, the situation with Carrie. I'm gonna see if I can switch back over to my Wi-Fi. Let's see what happens. Okay, at least it's good for right now. The situation with Carrie Fisher, you know, she passed away. I don't know exactly what happened in The Last Jedi. I have no clue. I'm not even gonna get onto that, but they did a really good job. Okay, they did a really good job of doing a good send off for her. You know what I'm saying, without spoiling anything. I don't know how that's gonna work in the future. I really don't. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I do not remember anything of what we saw in The Last Jedi. And I rewatched before I watched all of this. I rewatched everything. I mean, I'm talking about animation, books. I went and skimmed through, like seriously, rewatched the originals. Fast forwarded through The Force Awakens. I don't remember any of this. And I even watched Rogue One. And I still don't remember any of the stuff that we saw inside of this movie in regards to Princess Leia. I don't know. But what we were given though, to me tops. How do you? I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. It tops. No, I'm not gonna say it. Okay, here it is. It tops a breakthrough character that came through this year. There you go. Okay, that's it. But I don't know. I don't know how, because it was just crazy to see what happened on there. Okay, it was better than the Batman versus Superman scene. Okay, which is very hard to top because everything is Superman to Batman for me. All right, it topped that scene, and it also topped the character that has to do with DC Comics, okay? And I don't know how they did it. I still to this day, because she's just a normal lady, you know what I'm saying? But the Force is so strong. I had no clue. I don't know. That blew my mind, And if you know what I'm talking about, man, like there was just goosebumps, man. I was just going crazy. I wish I'd have went last night, but this flu has me all messed up, man. But I would have went nuts. I mean, I went nuts already, And Blake was in there, And you can subscribe to his channel and check his channel out and stuff. It was crazy. It was just a crazy good time, man. Let me see what else. I liked how they switched Rey, okay? My issue with Rey is that she keeps her mouth open, okay? Her acting is very, 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 very bad. But everything that I hated about The Force Awakens switched inside of this one, and she is a very, very good character, so bravo for that, man. Whatever you did, I don't know if you went and rewatched some stuff. I don't know if you, I don't know. I don't know what you did. Whatever you did good, and good job, okay? Because I think I had 2 scenes where I was just like, dude, just stop the damn film. Just get me out of here. And she fixed it towards the end. So really, really good job. As far as Kylo Ren, it's redemption for The Force Awakens. Kylo Ren, the character, is better here. Okay, I'm not gonna give you a full thumbs up. I'll give you that right there. Okay, but it wasn't bad. Okay, I think that they kept a lot of those elements that were funny from The Force Awakens as far as Kylo Ren's character. I don't want to spoil that because I think that you will laugh at that scene. But I'm glad they got rid of just the ridiculousness of this character, man. It was like Bane mixed with like South Park, mixed with Comedy Central, and I was just like, get rid of it. Just please stop, man. But yeah, Kylo Ren he did a really good job, and you can kind of see now, why he's who he is. Okay, I'm not gonna give him too many props, man, because I can't talk about what happened in the movie because it'll ruin everything, man. But I will say this though, that was a huge disappointment for me, man. I was like, I couldn't even believe what happened. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I'm gonna open back up the chat if you guys don't post any more spoilers, man. I'm gonna try to open it up again. Okay, all right. God damn it, close it back. All right. All right, yeah, I think that was that guy again. But yeah, I was very, very disappointed, man, about what happened with that situation. I'm not even gonna say it because it'll ruin everything for you, especially if you haven't watched the movie, man. But I mean, there was let me tell you, there's 4 scenes. There's 4 scenes that will make you want to walk out the theater. Okay, one of them has to do with Kylo Ren. The second one has to do with Kylo Ren and Rey. The third has to do with Luke Skywalker, and the fourth has to do with Princess Leia. Okay, she will always be Princess Leia to me. That's just how it is. Obviously, we can call her something else, but I'm not going to. All right, she will always and forever be Princess Leia. I'm not gonna lie, man. That really broke me down, man. It really broke me down. That was a really good scene, powerful scene, man. But yeah, let me see what else, man. I did that one. Let me see. Oh, yeah, let's talk about those little cuties, man. Those little cuties. Porgies? Is that what they are? Porgs? Whatever. Those little things, man. They stole the show. All right? BB-8 was so cute in The Force Awakens. He's gone. He's not cute anymore. He's out of here. These things were everywhere. They were in every single scene, and they just stole the damn movie, man. And that was weird, man, to see, because I don't remember laughing too much, man, in the originals. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was some points, you know, where you run into characters that make you laugh, but it was like it was like the actual script was written and created to make you laugh while you're watching a Star Wars film, and I was like, what is going on here? And they did it like 17 to 20 times, man. If you think that like Guardians of the Galaxy is just nonstop laughs, you know, and I don't laugh that much at it. I mean, I really don't. But Star Wars, they had me dying, man. They really did. It didn't feel, it felt forced at the beginning. And you know what I'm talking about. There's a scene where, no, I'm not going to spoil that. Okay, there's a scene where two characters meet for the second time. No, third time. For the third time. And they have an exchange. And that exchange is a comedy skit. It's like, it literally is. It's a skit to where, you know, you can, if you're eating something, you're going to choke. If you got water in your mouth, you're going to spit it out, because it really is that fun, man. And it's in space. So that blew my mind. I was like, what the hell? This is like comedy for some reason. I don't know why it's here. I don't know why it's in this scene. Because if there was no comedy, all there was death. So I don't know. I guess that's Disney's, like, I don't know if that's just their formula. You know what I'm saying? If they're faced with death and destruction, bring comedy into it. They did that a couple of times, and it's not annoying. It's well deserved. It's well played in this one. Usually I get frustrated with this whole, you know, let's laugh, let's stop the action and let's laugh for a little bit. But I said, you know what, you're doing good. You're doing good. So keep it up. Okay, last thing I'll talk about, because we're about to hit 20 minutes, and I said I'll stop at 20. I don't understand, and this is. Okay, if you're a fan, if you really, you know, haven't watched it yet and you're thinking about going to see it, stop listening now. If you are a fan of Poe and Finn, stop listening right now. Here's my thing. I don't know why certain actions happened and didn't happen inside of The Last Jedi. I thought that Poe and Finn were like best friends. I thought that they had a really good relationship. Poe's character completely changed in this movie. Everything that you really like about him, it's gone. It's gone. It's lost. Finn and Poe almost like they had a role reversal. Finn is still Finn. He's funny. He's Finn, and Poe is I don't know. He's like hungry and chasing victory, you know, and being a hero. And it was weird, man. I don't know. I don't remember him being that way. I remember him being like a lot happier, you know, and always, I don't know, just more heroic, I guess, and happy, and, you know, always interacting with Finn. But there was no interaction between those two. And then they had this forced scene where something happens between Finn and another character, and I'm like, what is this? I was like, what are you talking about? You know, like, they don't even know each other, you know? Like, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. That was weird, man. It was weird. It was really weird. And I think that Disney just kind of copped out on that one, man. They should have went a different direction, but, you know, it is what it is, man. Okay, and then we got about a minute left. The greatest scene that happened was with Luke and another character. Broke me down, okay? Absolutely broke me down. I didn't expect to see any of this stuff happen. I didn't expect to see those certain objects inside of the Star Wars universe. You know, obviously we talked about them in the prequel. We mentioned them in the prequel. Some very infamous Jedi talked about them. Some of the Sith Lords mentioned them. But to actually see the physical presence of them and see, you know, where they were at and stuff. It was pretty. I was blown away by that. And then to see that scene happen shortly after, I was just like, this is crazy, man. I do understand, and we'll end it with this. I do understand now what Danny was talking about as far as his frustration with Zack Snyder and the DCEU. nostalgia plays a huge part and role in the success of all these franchises. Star Wars, Indiana Jones, um, Marvel now, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday 13th, Alien. I'm trying to think of another good one. Mission Impossible, James Bond. You have these themes that are iconic, and when you hear them played, it brings something in you, resonates with your inner core, and it allows you to kind of drift back into your past as you get older. And I kind of understand exactly where he's coming from, because when you see the lights dim down, okay, and the theater goes black, and you know what's about to happen, you get the logo, and then after the logo, you get that brief little bit of silence, black, pitch black, and then boom, there goes the theme. You're now inside of a adventure, in a galaxy far, far away, and that you're sitting down and you're watching a Star Wars film, man. It blew me away. And now I kind of understand, with the whole Superman theme, and having for like Man of Steel 2. If we get a Man of Steel 2, they're saying that it's coming, they should bring back the theme. Okay, this movie changed my perspective on a lot of things. Okay, and another thing is that if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. And we can't beat Disney, so you might as well join them. No more complaining about Disney. No more. No more going against the machine. The machine has won. It's taken over. It owns Fox now. It owns Alien, Predator, Avatar, FX, The Simpsons, everything that you've ever loved about life, it owns. And the only thing that you can do is just jump on board or get off. Because no matter what, it's still going to go ahead, man. We're out of here, guys, man. Star Wars The Last Jedi. I'll have a spoiler-filled review uploading on Sunday, and it'll be live on Sunday also with giveaways. Make sure that you tune into that. Some of the things that we'll be giving away, I'll just show you like a little peek of it, and then there'll be obviously more, but it'll be some stuff like this, man. Okay, so make sure that you tune in, and yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, all that good stuff. And then the easiest way to and the fastest way to get the giveaway is on Facebook with Translucent Origin. Right here, guys. That's it. I gotta get some sleep. Yeah, I really do, because I'm getting sick again.